Hello kings and queens, welcome to my channel. So today I'm actually going to be doing a different kind of video, a video that I've been wanting to do for quite a long time, now, but I just thought now is the right time, because I get a lot of DMs, from my videos that were based around uni, so like day in the life of a uni student, day in the life of a psychology student, all about psychology, blah blah blah. Like all of those videos, I get tons of DMs, people asking me questions about like what they should do. They're not sure about certain things, just their worries, or just a bunch of different things, a bunch of DMs, which I'm really happy that people are like thinking about what they actually wanted to do. This title, I think it's going to be I regret going to university. Now, before anybody says like, oh, uni is great, like it's something that you can, like, it's going to stick with you for a really long time, even though now you may not see how valuable it is, in the future it might be valuable, yada yada yada. Like, I've heard it all, and I definitely 100% agree. I think the thing that I regret the most is that I didn't think through certain things, which is why I'm doing this video, so that those of you who've been DMing me or still have queries about what you want to do in terms of going to university or college, as it's called in some countries, this video is for you, to tell you that make sure that you're choosing something that you thoroughly enjoy and you see yourself pursuing in the future. Don't do anything because you feel pressure to do so, or because you think something's popular, or because you're not sure, which was me, which I'll get into that in a sec. Be 110% sure, and just say to yourself, okay, once I graduate, what am I going to be doing? Can I see myself in this profession? Can I see myself in this line of work? And although a lot of people who graduate don't even work in the field that they graduated in, it's good to have an idea. I mean, if you're not completely sure, that's absolutely normal, but don't just do something for the sake of doing it, which was me, essentially. And so many of you will know that I studied psychology, a bachelor's of science degree in psychology. And to be honest, I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the course. It just wasn't for me. And anybody who knows me personally knows that I'm not, like, for me to be working as a psychologist, like now, as I've graduated, it's just not me at all. Like, I don't see myself working in a ward. Not that you have to work in a ward or anything like that, but I just don't see myself just in that profession. Like, it's definitely not me. And the problem is that when you're in before uni, when you're trying to figure out like what subjects you want to do, or like what course you want to take on, and so on and so forth, I did psychology at A level, so I had an idea of what it was, and yeah, it was interesting, but it wasn't something where I'd be like, okay, I'm going to be a psychologist, or I'm going to work in the field of psychology. And although there are many fields in psychology, there's the business aspects, there's the clinical aspect, there's so many directions you can go to, but those directions are just not me at all. And so it didn't dawn on me until it got to like third year, where you're graduating, and it's like, okay, I'm graduating in a field that I don't even care for. And then it hits you. It didn't hit me in first year, because maybe in my mind I had 2 more years to go. It didn't hit me in second year. It's only when you get in close to graduating that you realize, okay, what have I done? Like, this is an absolute mistake. And maybe in the future I might find this valuable, and I might find it to be, useful. But as of now, I just feel like I definitely wasted my time, because I could have been doing something else, or at least doing a course that I genuinely wanted to do. And I think the best thing to do, if you're not sure, is to take a gap year. And the thing is, before I even went into university, I always thought, like, why would you do a gap year? Like, I thought I was bougie. Like, I don't know who I thought I was, but I thought, like, it just doesn't make sense to do a gap year. Like, I just wanted to go with the flow and just finish the studies, wham bam, done, and just don't take any breaks. And that was the biggest mistake, because I think had I taken a gap year, I would have had time to think about what I actually wanted to do and what made sense to me. And I find that people that have taken gap years, and I know people that have taken like 2-3 year gap years, and they are 100% certain, because they took the time, they didn't rush through it. It's a process, and I just wanted to graduate with my peers, not solely, but I just didn't want to be like the person who took a 2-year gap year, then went to uni and was like the oldest one. Like, I just didn't think through it. And I think had I taken a gap year, it would have made a lot more sense. So this video is for those of you who are not sure, who I get tons of DMs asking me, should I do psychology? Should I do nursing? Should I do English? Should I do psychology? Be 110% sure. I can't tell you what you should study. Like, I don't know you. But I would say think of the end result, as in, what are you going to do once you graduate? Like, what field am I going to go into? It just, just think about it. Do I regret going to uni? Part of me does, and part of me was like, I just wasted time and wasted energy on something that I had no passion for. But at the same time, I have a degree, and nobody can take it away from you. But part of me is like traumatized from education, because it's like, I'm so over it. But yeah, so that's for basically all of you guys have been DMing me and just are not sure and are just sitting in that uncertainty. That was me. I was so uncertain, and the fact that I did something that I just wasn't passionate about makes me even more uncertain. But this is not the end. There's probably something better in store. But yeah, I hope you guys took something from this video. Let me know your opinions, how you feel. Have any of you graduated in a in a field that you weren't passionate about? Have you guys, I know a lot of people, like, in the first year, if they don't like it, they like switch courses. Have any of you switched courses? That's another thing I didn't do. I didn't switch course. Like, I knew I didn't like it, but I didn't want to switch courses because I knew that, I don't know, there was something about, I don't know, maybe it was pride. I'm not sure what it was, but I just didn't want to switch courses. Like, I just wanted to finish it and get it over and done with, which is like the worst attitude to have. But yeah, let me know if you guys switched courses or majors, as some people call it. If you didn't go to uni for the exact same reasons that I'm talking about, if you regret anything, let me know. I know a lot of you guys are older than me, and a lot of you guys are the same age, or maybe even a bit younger, but let me know your thoughts, your opinions down below, and let's have a discussion. Make me feel a bit better about myself, because homegirl is like, but yeah, I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like my Instagram, my Snapchat, Twitter, all of that good stuff will be in this video or in the description box down below. But yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and yeah,